Hey everybody, welcome back to Asher's Amphibians and Reptiles, or welcome to Asher's Amphibians and Reptiles, since 95% of you who are watching unsubscribed. But anyway, today we are going to be talking about and putting up against my two favorite species of frog. I'm talking about dart frogs and fire-bellied toads. So, let's get started. We will be ranking these two different types of frogs into 4 categories, which are ease of cost, not ease of cost, ease of care, fun, which are safer, and cost. So let's start with the first one. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is ease of care. These both are super easy to care for. Dart frogs will be needing they will need to be misted and sprayed down. And these guys, unless if you do a pond type of tank like I have, where it's really just water and some land, then you don't need to, because there's a lot less you don't need to because there's a lot more water than land. What the heck are these crickets doing? So you wouldn't need to spray the fire-bellied toads as much. Feeding will be easy for both of them. But for the fire-bellied toads, they will be needing crickets. To start off with fruit flies, and then as they get older to large crickets. And the dart frogs will always be on flies. So really, who would win in this situation? It would be the dart frogs to me, because, in my opinion, because crickets will cost more. I'm spending like $10 a week to feed my Amazon milk frogs, my full-grown crickets, and that's what the dart frogs will be eating one day. So the fire-bellied toads will be eating one day. Sorry. So it's just much easier to get flies, and if flies escape, they're just gonna die because they're flightless. I buy flightless. I recommend buying flightless, and yeah, so I say that round 1 goes to the dart frogs. And I just realized we have 4 rounds, and so there could be a tie. But this is really just my opinion. You might have a different opinion, but let's move on to round number 2. Round 2 is which are more fun, and this really all depends up to you, but to me, which are more fun? They're both amazing. They're both awesome frogs. Dart frogs are going to be super active. Fire-bellied toads are going to be super active. Fire-bellied toads will be swimming a lot, and if you make a dart frog a custom enclosure, they'll be climbing around your enclosure a lot. So they're both super fun. You can make super cool setups. So I think this round is a tie. Alright, so now we will move on to which are safer, which is number 3. Which are safer? Dart frogs or fire-bellied toads? Whenever you say you have poisoned dart frogs, everybody's always thinking, well, those are the dart frogs people would rub on their arrows to shoot their enemies with, and it would poison them, which would be correct. But in captivity, dart frogs are completely harmless unless you feed them the certain food that they eat in the wild, which are ants. I'm not sure what kind of ants, but they're these certain type of ants that make them poisonous, because those ants are poisonous. Now, in captivity, it won't harm you, but if you pick one up in the wild, you might want to wash your hands, or if you don't, you will be rushed to the hospital. And the fire-bellied toads will induce skin sensitivity, which means you can get sunburn quicker, and you can get rash easier, and it's really just bad for your skin if you touch them with your bare hands and you don't wash your hands after. I always wear gloves when touching both of these, just to be safe. I never touch the dart frogs with the fire-bellied toads. I do water changes, pick them up, take them out, that kind of stuff. And so yeah, I would say this round goes to the dart frogs, because the dart frogs aren't poisonous at all. They're fire-bellied toads, because that red belly means they're poisonous. Alright, so now we're gonna go into a number 4 thing, which is cost. The fire-bellied toads costed $50 each, so $100, and plus their tank was $50, plus all the stuff in it was probably another $50 or $60. So we're looking at $200 to $210, which with the dart frogs, they had a whole sorts of plants, spray foam, wood, and just them by themselves. If I were shipping from a place that's only about 6 hours from where I live, it was $200, which for someone who is like an adult or whatever, that's like nothing. That's like pocket change when you're talking about reptiles. But so at my age, it's quite a bit more money. So I didn't get those. I just waited for some that popped on Kijiji, and I bought those, which were $90 for 3. But that was a good price I got it at. So with the dart frog tank, you're looking at $250 to $300, which is it's quite a bit of money. Actually, no, it'd probably be $300 to $320 if you're shipping it somewhere. If you're buying it from an expo, it'd probably be $250 to $300. But if you're shipping it, like I said, $300 to $350. So dart frogs cost quite a bit more. So that means this round goes to the fire-bellied toads. So that means the ultimate winner of this video is the dart frogs. Although dart frogs cost more, I think they're I wouldn't say better, but I would say that they won. So yeah. So which do you prefer? I like them both the same. I actually like the fire-bellied toads better, because they're more rare than dart frogs, because dart frogs you can really see anywhere, at least the dendrobates, and fire-bellied toads you don't see as often anymore. But that is what I think. What do you think? Should we do more versus videos? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.